Hey, what's up? I'm Cube. I have my buddy here, Alex, with me, and we're...
For some reason, I'm here doing this, but I guess it's happening.
Well, so... I've never played any of the Monster Prom things. Monster Prom 4 came out. I decided, hey, you know old YouTube, how people played dating sims for a while? What if I wanted to keep channeling, like, the good old YouTube feel? And so I wanted to do this. And then I looked a little bit closer, and then turns out this game has multiplayer, I guess.
I was in town, so...
Yeah, so I dragged him along. Alright, let's go. Yep, look at that. Do you want tutorials, or do you want to go in pants down, dick out?
Let's go pants down, dick out.
Pants down, dick out, let's go.
Alright.
Do you want to hear voice effects, or did you make them up as you go? So we either hear official voices, or we do the voice.
Okay. Well, it's really nice that it's voice, but also, it is funny as fuck to make your own.
It would be really funny.
Do you just want to make our own?
I think we have to.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, fuck, I bumped my mic. This is a different mic setup than we usually have. I usually have a boom arm, but we have to put it on the desk.
Because
yeah.
Yay.
I mean, we had it in the arm before, but we kind of... We need to see the screen.
Exactly.
Alright, make our own voices. Oh my god, look, it's Doug.
You know... Oh, Why?
Alright, sure, 2 players, let's go. 1 for each.
Wait.
What? Oh yeah, there we go. So it has to be controller.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Oh,
What the heck? Okay, great.
Regular?
Oh my god. Oh, the door's open. Yeah, let's close the door. Okay, door's closed.
Okay, good. I didn't even know these games existed, guys. Just letting you know. I didn't even know this was a game series, but
I saw it once when it was still like Monster Prom 2, I think. And then I was like, okay, that's interesting. I personally am not really interested, but hey, you know what? It exists. And then it kept getting more series, and so now it's at 4.
Now I'm here.
And thankfully we have plenty of throat lozenges because there's no telling how terrible we're gonna make our voices.
I should get water.
We should both get water.
We should both get it. Water.
Okay, be right back, guys. We're back, and we're gonna...
water.
We have water, yep. Well, you're the one controlling this ship, apparently.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright, future base. Who's narrator?
Oh.
Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us...
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're the one controlling it. It was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely. Unapologetically, even. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people to make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Who are you?
I only got 4 options here.
Yep. I didn't buy the character DLC.
I cannot believe you.
My guy, I spent 20 bucks on all these games.
I don't care. Make the viewers happy and put my regular name.
Yeah.
No.
Alan, yeah,
that was a misinput. Okay.
You know what? I think this will be the first time I won't use Cube as my name.
Well, really?
For the first time.
For the first time.
I'm about to name drop myself.
Oh, crap. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Don't worry, it's still only 2 letters. It's very memorable.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Who would have guessed? Look at that.
Crazy.
Oh my god, look, it's Doug! That's crazy.
Wow.
But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity to and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Liam de Lioncourt, the...
What? What they are?
I don't... Probably.
Probably.
That'd make them so 400 something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly lovable dork. Doug Campbell, 24. A kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, maybe. An evil overlord who recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
Huh.
Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred the cosplay over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, 24, I can't get that. A clown idol who's contractually obliged to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions to set her cute mascots. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Be rejected and live alone with the rest of our lives? Ha! We've had our fair share of love and rejection. This certainly wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Tell us 3 things you like.
Oh, Jesus.
Owning your clown.
Oh, fuck. Now I have to expose myself.
You want the hyper-complex Euro games?
What's a Euro game?
Let's look it up.
This is quite an interesting array of things to choose from.
So I see 2 different definitions, and they're both from Wikipedia.
Okay, what do we got?
So the first one is Eurogame. A Eurogame, also called a German-style board game, German game, or Euro-style game, is a cross of tabletop games that are generally features indirect player something. Right, so that's the first one.
Okay.
Second one, Eurogames. The Eurogames are an LGBT plus multi-sport event in Europe licensed by the EGLSF to a local city host each year and organized more often by one or most of blank. It's probably gonna be the first one.
The first one, I would say. Owning you're a clown? I don't think I've ever been a clown.
Do you like only one bed?
For me,
only one.
Just one. Ever.
If there's 2 beds, God.
I like hugs. Hugs are nice. Sure, I guess I like some metal. Fine.
Alright, me. So, gotta go with the hugs, obviously. Gotta go with the anime monologues, because I love hearing myself speak. Probably
balloon-based structures.
Ballistics. Now ballistics. Give me a
Top
3 favorite animals.
Oh, it's in order?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
in order.
Damn it. Wait, let me... okay, fuck.
Okay, it's locked in.
I didn't... Okay. I guess that's the order.
Alright, these aren't the widest options.
It's not.
I guess wolf. Kind of like dolphins, but I know enough about them that makes me not like them as much. That's the unfortunate thing. If it was a shark, then maybe, but I guess owl and then squid. Octopus, same. We weren't all new to this. We weren't new to all this. So this time we challenged ourselves with the goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project that we'd been putting off for too long. Make our own comic.
Oh.
We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. But the con was a perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it.
Oh.
Choose your genre. We have 2. Do you want action or romance?
Romance or action? Coin flip?
Yeah, where's the coins at? There's a coin right here.
Somewhere.
Alright.
Heads for what?
Heads for action.
Tails.
The tails for romance.
Okay, ready? Tails.
Tails for romance! Okay. Hell yeah. The fear of failure stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid, and that we were ready to start. The game saves checkpoints automatically.
Wow.
Wow.
Top notch. It's me.
Alright, your turn.
Oh shit, what do I do?
Holy shit, you have a fucking D&D stats.
Oh my god.
God, we are nerds.
Merch hall. Well, that's usually where I go. Go merch hall. Wow.
You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 Monster dollars.
That's... What's the conversion on that? Do you know that?
No.
Okay, maybe that's a steal. Maybe that's
That's unbelievably expensive. Knowing a con, it's probably that. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 Monster dollars. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99. You then buy a pack of gum for 99 cents. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jiggling in your pocket? That's annoying as fuck. Luckily, you find a shady guy who whispers, give it to me and I'll give you +2 charm. You feel dirty for some reason, but you get stats and your pockets aren't jiggling anymore.
Okay.
You're walking around the merch hall with your friends when you realize Doug's lagging behind the rest of the group. You look back and you see him staring fondly at the Dakimakara of Junko Onishima from the Dang a Monster franchise.
Interesting.
I'm glad that I'm the one that's reading this when I can barely read anything.
Oh shit! Now we have to.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, I guess you.
I signed up for this.
Yeah,
I think this was a good idea.
Because we're dumb.
Oh, we're so fucking dumb. Okay. Let's do girly voices on a YouTube
I
video.
mean, technically not. You can do any voice you want.
Do deep voice.
If you want to.
No. Ooh, are you thinking about buying a waifu pillow? Nice. I'm more of a Chiaki stan myself, but Joko's cool too.
Yeah, too. I don't know. I really like it, but I guess I'm more worried about what people will say.
They'll say, wow, dude, that's an awesome...
Dakimakura.
Dakimakura thingamabobber. I wish I had one just like it, or maybe one with Chiaki on it, because she's best girl.
Maybe. Or they'll say, Doug's so lame. Why'd he waste his money when he could have bought insurance? Or whatever regular people spend money on.
Who cares what regular people think? People who don't have a collection of horny Dakimakuras are the real weirdos.
For real. Who's doing him?
I guess me. Zoe's right. Never let the fear of a plebeian's judgment stop you from making a sound investment in a Dakimakura. Anime is a cultural touchstone of modern media. Why shouldn't you honor it in the form of a beautiful drawing of a woman that you can hold at night?
I guess. Yeah, don't worry, Doug. It's a cool scene. You can be as yourself.
Obviously not.
What? Did I know anything about what that's like? Pretend you didn't hear that. Aw, I really appreciate your support, but I still don't know. Poor Doug. Akanda's the last place you should feel insecure about making a weebie purchase. He won't get the Dakimakura unless he thinks he can justify it. Maybe if you can help give him an excuse for owning it, he'll be brave enough to buy it.
I don't have to read this, do I? Not necessarily.
Maybe.
I should.
You probably should, just in case.
Tell people that Dakimakura is a cursed object that contains the soul of your loved one, and you're still figuring out how to get them out of their soft, cushy cage. Okay. Or they are the ultimate weapon in a pillow fight. Their length means bigger blows, and the sexy character is just a diversion to make the opponent horny. Huh. This one. Oh shit, that's me. Honestly, not a bad idea. It just makes a logical sort of sense. OMG, y'all. We have to have a Dakimakura pillow fight at my place sometime.
Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna buy the Dakimakura. Dakimakura. Come to me, Junko! Time skip to Thanksgiving Day, which I guess we celebrate here in Monstropolis for some reason. Doug's aunt arrives and immediately starts fussing over her nephew.
Ooh.
Who's gonna be the aunt? Doug, your dad told me you got in a fight. What happened? Were you hurt? Don't worry, Aunt Deb. I'm okay. No one else can even touch me. Well, it's still not good for you to be getting into fights. A good example you're setting for your son, Dave. That has to be you.
Hey, there's no harm in encouraging my boy to defend himself. Besides, Dougie brought a hell of a weapon to the fight. In fact, let me go get it.
That is a pillow. Actually, it's a limited edition Junko Oshima Dakimakura from Tengen Monster 3. You can't find her in that bikini you just at any old store.
It's the perfect weapon, strong and blunt, like me. As soon as your opponent's distracted by the cartoon woman's generous figure, bam!
Okay, but I still don't understand. Doug brought a pillow to a fight, and he won?
Well, what else was he supposed to bring to a pillow fight? A gun? Be serious, Dad.
Doug looks at you and gives you a grateful wink. Yeah, you're there too. Don't question it. You gain +2 boldness, but lose -2 charm.
I can't believe this.
Alright, my turn! I mean, something in my mind is telling me I want to go to the hotel in the outdoors. And because of that, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the lobby.
Interesting.
Oh my god, it's close to the lamb! Holy shit! Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids, when will they learn? Still, you decide to take pity on him. You don't know how to comfort the child, so you just pat his head and say, you have no enemies. You leave, proud of your words of wisdom. He doesn't stop crying, but you gain +2 boldness for how cool you looked inside your head. Suddenly, you hear angry chants in the lobby. You, Liam, Nico, and Doug get closer to investigate, and you find a small group of protesters waving picket signs. Hi, I'm Doug. My main task at con is to volunteer to turn your frowns upside down. Let's make your con experience suboptimal. We're protesting against the cancellation of K-Man Banner, our favorite TV show ever. What? The show about Greta Gerwig, the frozen caveman who wakes up in Victorian England? Don't worry about me not knowing how to speak. It's just me, Doug. oh yeah, it's my controlling it. You.
They canceled it. What an injustice. Oh, that's me again.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do double duty.
Yep.
I know for a fact you've never watched that show.
I voiced Doug and his aunt.
That's fair. Well, now that it's canceled, I know I'll never will. And that fills me with righteous rage.
You love it, Nico. The caveman falls in love with the countless... Earl of Shire enters to war with his primitive charms. Exactly, and they canceled it right where there were hints that Countess might actually be a descendant of the caveman.
What? I need to know if their love is forbidden. Oh well, yet another show devoured by the streaming era's fast food culture. That's it, Liam? You're just gonna shrug your shoulders and call it a day? Maybe, but I might also write a blog post about it this afternoon.
The writing is very awkward in this. Can we do something a little more hands-on? The con manager told me that we have to stop by the demonstration because the protesters are not buyers.
I'm sure AJ has an idea.
Fight fire with fire. If they canceled your favorite show, then the best strategy is clearly to cancel studio exec's favorite show. Threaten the studio execs by sending them severed fingers. Whose fingers? No clue. I mean, I kind of have to do the other one because the fingers is a bit much. That'd be a good idea if we knew what the TV execs like to watch. What TV shows do the people who make TV shows watch?
We don't need to know, Liam. We don't need to know. Liam can write them a letter saying we'll cancel their favorite show. Oh, now you want me to write, huh? What am I supposed to say? That we have show canceling powers? Liam, you're a genius! We'll tell them we have a show canceling spell. I bet they'll believe it. Magic spells tend to be super convenient.
Oh, I get another one. Tell them we also have a spell that'll make their butts explode. People are super afraid about having their butts explode.
Looks like all my friends are geniuses.
Oh, stop it.
Alright, I've written all your nonsense. I'm sure your anonymous threats and make-believe powers will work like a charm. Looks like they already did. Check this out.
Caveman Manor returns for second season. Wow, that was quick. Head of production releases alert saying, "We're happy to bring back the show, just as long as poor people make great furniture stays on TV, and our butts are safe."
Oh, so that's what rich people like to watch? A show about poor people making chairs?
You check out an episode on your phone. It turns out it's not about broke furniture makers, but about poor people being used as furnitures.
Fuck, this is depressing.
Well, you're not going to save the poor, but you did save the show. You gain +2 smarts, but lose 2 boldness.
Interesting. Community zone, eh? I want to go there, so we're going to go here.
Of course.
Oh, what?
You're sitting in main stage for a panel titled, "Are Dating Sims Back?" The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, "They're not, because they never left to begin with."
Oh.
Yeah! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool.
Wow. What's my smarts at? Whoa. 13.
Wow.
Whoa.
You're 13 smart.
Whoa. Well, not fun, I guess.
Yeah, boo. Hooray! Autograph Day! You, Zoe, Doug, and Nico are in line to meet the Emily Slate, star of the hit sci-fi TV show, The Woman DeLorean.
The
Mandalorian. Zoe, not to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. We've been in line for a long time. Why do you keep letting people go ahead of us?
To be last in line, of course. Having no one behind us means we can be a bit greedy and spend extra time with Emily Slate. Genius. Every precious second spent with a celebrity is the greatest second of my life. Right? But we gotta be strategic. It's still a short time to make a good impression on a famous person. We can't fuck this up.
I'm gonna show her a fan comic of Emily Slate's character dating my superhero, see if he shoots laser from his nipples.
Do you just keep that on you at all times?
You don't know it. Yeah, why not? It's a great conversation starter.
True. It's gotten a great conversation going between us already. I know. I'll meet Emily Slate dressed as Jade the Ronin? Sure.
Ronin. I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of off topic. Emily Slate's never been in a show with a Ronin character.
I know, but I really like the way my collarbones look in this outfit. Hopefully she will too. fair. If there's one thing I've learned since I became immortal, it's that everyone loves a studly set. What?
Studley
Set of collarbones.
Be that as it may, you doubt that's the best way to make a good impression of the celebrity. Come up with a plan of your own.
Okay. Look her in the eye and say something menacingly. I know what you did. Chances are she did something and now she'll believe you know about it. That's probably a bad idea. Throw the celeb off by signing an autograph to her. I feel like both of these are bad.
they're both very awkward
I feel like
options.
this one is worse.
No, you know what?
I'm
not gonna impede on you. This is your decision to make.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel like this would be way more funny than weird.
Yeah, it'd be more funny. The other one is more...
This is just like concerning.
That one, it's either concerning because it's like, why are you saying that to me? Or if Emily Slate did do something bad, then it outs her out for something even worse.
Let's not.
Let's not. Okay. Finally, you're the last in line to get the celebrity's autograph, or rather, hand her your autograph.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, Alex, are you famous?
Yep. Just don't look it up.
But only regular people receive autographs from celebrities, which means I'm regular. My suffering is over. I'm finally free from the yoke of fame. She runs off, probably get a 9-to-5 job in an advertising company, or whatever famous people romanticize about the lives of normal individuals.
Oh, fuck.
At least you gain +2 charm for making a strong impression. You're about to leave, but then... I guess I'll do it.
I got it.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I gotta think of a good voice though.
Do you know the secretary from Monsters Inc? Maguyaski.
Where do you think you're going, Alex? You've got autographs to sign.
Indeed, a sizable line of people have formed to get your autograph.
Cool. Come on, guys. Let's wait at the back of the line to get Alex's autograph and spend some one-on-one time with her. Wait, you all don't need to wait in line just to talk to me.
Oh, Alex, it's the height of fame. You're so humble.
Don't worry, bud. It's okay. We'll wait for the perfect moment to make a good impression on you. Bye-bye.
I never realized that those two voices were the same. Well, since you're the one who wanted to be famous, you spend hours signing autographs, losing -2 boldness, and giving a hell of a rich crap.
Interesting.
Alright, hotel and outdoors. I'm glad that I'm just the Cult of the Lamb guy, because that
How did you
fits.
do that?
No idea. I actually made this game. You're from the hotel wasting time. A taxi stops right in front of you, because why else would you be standing outside doing nothing?
Yeah.
You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in and he takes you for the ride. Wow, this city is great! Skyscrapers, several neoplasticism museums, suspicious holes in the ground. No wonder they set up the con here. It's truly one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these aren't locations in the game, so there's no art of them, but you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process.
Interesting.
I'm gonna stop saying the plus or minus because it basically doesn't matter. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel with Zoe. I'm also gonna slow down my speaking because I'm realizing this is probably what's gonna shred my voice the fastest.
Yeah.
Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel with Zoe and Nico when Doug bursts into the room like a socially awkward bull. I'm freaking out! This is the best day of my life! I'm gonna throw up! Someone call my mom!
There's a lot to unpack there. What's going on?
I entered a raffle this morning thinking the prize was rare pogs, but turns out it was for lunch with an actor named Keenan Reams, and I actually won!
Wait, is the other raffle still going on? How rare are these pogs?
Can we focus on I'm not prepared! I wrote some icebreakers down, but they got smudged. This helps you weather good conversation starter.
Sure, if you want the follow-up question to be, are you having a stroke? Don't worry, Doug. We can help you. We'll make sure you make a great impression with the power of friendship.
Specifically the gay one kind.
Well, what should we do? Give him an earpiece and feed him lions, Kryno style? Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Actually, I was gonna suggest I whip up some Doug cosplay and go in his place, but your idea is better.
15 minutes later, Doug's sitting across from Keeman Reeves while you, Zoe, and Nico watch them from the window with walkie-talkie. It's really nice to meet you, sir. I'm Keenan. No, wait, you're Keenan. I knew that. My name's, I wanted to say, Dennis?
Uh-oh. He's dying out there. Don't panic, Doug. Wink at him. Cool people are always winking. Can Doug wink? Does he even have eyelids? Good question. Doug, do you have eyelids?
Zoe and Nico are many wonderful things, but good wing people isn't one of them. Feed Doug some lines so he can make a good impression on the celebrity. This is your chance to make a cool backstory for Doug. Feed him an alternate biography through the earpiece. Honesty is the best policy. Convince you're pulling a Cyrano, it's bound to be a great icebreaker as well. Ugh. Confessing that you're pulling a Cyrano would also be decent, but then that kind of makes him seem more like a loser. And I don't want Doug to seem like a loser, because I really like Doug.
What's a Cyrano?
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's the sort of deal where it's like, you know, basically someone's the wingman, right? And typically you go with your wingman trying to make you look better.
Mm-hmm.
But instead what this one is, you ask someone to help you, they hide in a bush somewhere else, and they have like a walkie-talkie or a phone, and they're telling you what to say while they're listening to what other people are.
So he just confesses.
Confess that.
Kind of like a loser.
Yeah,
I see.
Sort of loserish thing. However, at very least gives them.
It's honesty.
It is honesty.
Everyone
without the ridiculous backstory that I'd probably give him about.
And then he'd mess it up, and then. You know.
Yeah, I think for the sake of me, without saying too much for Doug, I'm gonna go with the safer one. I would so do a Keanu Reeves impression. However, I don't remember what he sounds like.
Shadow the Hedgehog. So
that
I'm sure you know plenty.
I mean that's still yes, Shadow the Hedgehog. It's me, Maria.
Do you want to do it or could I do it?
I can do it.
Oh.
So I'm sure you know plenty about me. Well, tell me about you. Okay. Well, no facts about me. I have 3 friends who are giving me conversational advice through an earpiece. Wait, what? That's cool, guys. Whoa, an earpiece? Really? Yeah, it's hard to see because I don't have actual ears, but it's there. I can't believe this. I also have 3 friends giving me conversational advice through an earpiece. Really? Yep, they're hiding in that bush behind the window. Look, they're waving hello.
Oh shit, they are right next to us. How did we not notice that? So that's who kept kicking my leg.
Sorry I deceived you, but I was so nervous. I've never done one of these lunch with the fan things before. I was worried it'd come up as unrelatable, out of touch, big shot. Oh, Keenan, you don't have to worry. How could I not find you relatable? You're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. True, earpiece twinsies. Well, you know what? Revealing the Cyrano trick actually gave Doug excellent material to bond with Keenan over. And now that the double Cyrano is out in the open, you and Keenan's other 3 friends also participate in the conversation through the earpiece. Weird lunches are the best lunches. You gain 2 charm and lose 2 creativity. Fuck. Let's trade places! Everybody choose a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing.
Just any?
Player order is on how much bottom energy the character has. What? Oh, player.
We were supposed to pick before you pressed A.
No, whichever character we say has the most bottom energy, that's who goes first. I call Doug.
Shit. Zoe.
You're going Zoe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zoe does not have.
No.
Not much.
Not at all.
Alright, I go first.
Okay.
Time to get some fresh air.
Oh, Lord.
Doug. Damn.
Ooh.
Let's just go block. You and Doug go for a lovely stroll through the park. You decide to play I Spy to pass the time. Say I spy a handsome green goober, and it takes Doug 20 minutes to realize you're talking about him. That's the handsome green goober you know and love. Hell yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. If I just click here, then yeah. That seems quite bold.
It's very bold.
Fine.
You and Zoe have a great game night. You play a storytelling game where you draw prompt cards and improvise a narrative together. Since it's you and Zoe, this quickly reaches its natural conclusion, competing to see which of you can add the most dicks to the story without entirely losing the plot. Who knew you could gamify erotica? What a wonderful world we live in.
Fantastic.
As if that isn't this game. Day 2.
Okay. My turn?
Love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You have got a comic to
I
finish.
forgot we were doing this.
I did too. Time to brainstorm. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already?
Okay, we got only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool.
God, fucking remember those days?
Now it's like 14 new ones every week.
Yeah, it's so much.
People actually seeking revenge, wearing pants. Did pants go out of trend?
I hope not.
I mean, I've been wearing them for quite a long time.
I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah. Delicious tobacco.
Well, like the flavored ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one or wearing.
What trend should come back?
I feel like pants is funny.
Pants
Let's
is
do
funny.
pants.
All right, you're going pants.
Okay.
My creativity is high now. What's your strongest asset when on a first date? Oh, nothing. I've gone on like 3. Oh, yo! Okay,
yeah.
Go through the rest of the
Read the rest of the
read the rest, but that's gonna be the one.
Okay.
You taste like pumpkin spice latte. I do not. You have a strong yet graceful knees. I do
No.
not. My left knee keeps popping, and that's whenever I bend it. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they're 2 sexy empty holes. All right, the other one, because I'm a furry. And a tiger.
Yeah, back to the con. Alrighty. Oh, you're up first.
I'm up first. Let's go to main stage. Wait, was that Hatsune Miku?
Was it?
I think so.
Oh.
We'll look closer at it
we'll
later.
Go back.
You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hoped Burr hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fellow. During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they would want to join them for dinner and drinks. It did work. You gained 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself.
Whoa.
Wow. I probably won't. Unless this YouTube channel pops up, which so far, it does not look like it's going to. After the panel, you, Doug, Nico, Zoe get in line to get autograph from John Trueblood, the actor who played Wubba in the hit TV show Oops All Wizards. I can't believe I'm about to get an autograph from John freaking Trueblood. Somebody pinch me.
Are you gonna get him to sign his catchphrase? I love it when Wubba goes, There's too many wizards.
I love that he's holding the death note.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I might need some water.
I do.
Mom, I like it when he got better. When he's like, but guys, when are we getting pizza? It's funny. You do it.
Okay.
I did Keenan Reeves.
Wow. No, that's too similar to what I've already done. But I just like full command.
Welcome it.
It's me. I'm the one doing it. Not you.
Alright, go for it, buddy.
Wow. You prefer my pizza guy?
What? You've been listening the whole time.
Yeah. You've actually been holding up the queue for a while, but it's okay. Did you know I actually improvised that line myself?
Really? It's my favorite line in the show. Have you looked up the top 10 best pizza joints in the city to get pizza night to Wapa's honor?
Oh, the best pizza in the city? That sounds great. Mind if I tag along? Pizza with a celebrity? OMG.
Cut to the so-called best pizza joint in the city. The pizza's actually kind of mid, but who cares? John Trueblood is here, and he's like 6 beers deep.
It's so nice to finally meet people who appreciate my creativity. I just know the writers were jealous when I improvised that genius line. They're all like, John, stop shoehorning pizza in your scene. Stop shoehorning pizza in all your scenes. And oh my god, I'm reading it wrong over and over. Stick to the script. That devil, thespian killing script.
We were able to ignore the fact that John was speaking incorrectly because, again, he was 6 beers deep.
Exactly.
He was absolutely sloshed that day.
I think John sees why they killed me off, you know. They're like, you clearly never stick to the script. You have no choice but to kill you off. But I read the subtext there.
Yeah. Listen, Mr. Trueblood, this has been really fun, but we've been here for 3 hours, and it's getting late.
You're right. Time has flown, hasn't it? We haven't even gone to the other 9 pizza joints yet.
The other night, what?
You said you looked up the 10 best pizza joints in town, right? We gotta try them all. You know the saying, but guys, when are we getting pizza? Haha. Oh god, that's not a commitment I signed up for. AJ, can you think of a polite way to ditch this guy?
I'm glad you asked. Convince the TV execs to rehire him for the show somehow. He can make the writers miserable and not you. Learn from the writers and script this guy's death so we can cut him from Monster Prom 4 MonsterCon. Oh, hell yes. Well, are you sure? killing him sounds pretty mean.
It's okay, Doug. The deed must be done, and I have killed with my death knell before. I'll write his death to be a painless heart attack.
It actually was the death knell. That's crazy.
Wow. Sure, and when that doesn't work, I'll drop an anvil on his head.
We're gonna get an anvil. Doesn't that seem a bit absurd?
Nah, it's Roadrunner Liam's preferred weapon of murder. I did some research, and it happens to be a way more common cause of death than you'd imagine. So, just out of curiosity, how much longer are you all going to sit there loudly whispering and plotting my death?
Oh.
Whoops. Don't worry, I already wrote his name down. Any minute now. Look, if y'all want me to go that bad, I'll fucking go. I'm so sorry that I thought I finally found my people. So much for that.
John Trueblood storms out of the pizzeria and is crushed by a falling anvil.
What? Told you, dog. It's way more common than you'd think.
But what if it only happened because he wrote it down?
You can't rule that out. I think we might be too powerful as scriptwriters. Yeah, let's agree to never co-write a script again unless it's absolutely necessary.
You all shake on it, getting 2 creativity and the shared guilt of killing Wubba off a second time. You also lose 2 charm. Oh well.
You literally just killed someone.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's the power we have as we play God.
Okay. You went to the lobby, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let me go.
You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever.
I've never played that.
It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your admissions.
Oh shit.
There are also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and a robber, somehow. 2 hours later, you've decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you gain 2 fun hearing the embarrassing things that other players admitted. Afterward, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons, and find Zoe drooling over one of the display items.
Oh, that's me. Hey, Alex. You here to stare at Garfield's lasagna?
Lasagna Jure.
Lasagna Jure, too? I need that furry thong on my body. I wholeheartedly agree. Are you gonna buy it? I want to, but it's so rare and so expensive. But it's okay, because I have a plan. I'm going to sell the rights to Liam Prom. You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam? Yup. Nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. See, this big-name publisher gave me a few months ago asking if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. But if I want that lingerie, some sacrifices must be made. I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous, though. I'm not very business-minded, and I barely understand mortals' fascination with coupons. Why don't you bring me along? I've got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings. You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator.
You absolutely aren't. But you are willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends.
Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there.
Dang, you always forget that overstating your skills usually requires to prove said skills. What negotiation technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting?
Okay. Whenever she's interrupted, have Zoe stand up and look out the window in a reflective, somber mood. The execs will be really impressed. Bring your negotiation rifle to give Zoe an edge in this bartering session. I don't think I want Zoe to kill people, but that would be funny. We'll go with that. Ooh, so mysterious. I like it.
You help Zoe practice staring somberly out a window until it's time for her meeting in one of the community zone rooms.
Hi, I'm Bernice, and this is Marla. We're representatives from the Poob, a Dippy subsidiary partnered with Fibo LLC.
Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant.
Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We're prepared to offer you a hefty lump sum for the rights for this Liam Prom thing of yours.
Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email.
Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is still quite a generous compensation for your little fanfiction. Miss Zoe, why are you standing by the window?
People walking down the streets. Does anything ever really change?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just contemplating. Please, continue.
Okay. Anyway, let's review the contract, specifically the section stipulating that Poop now owns exclusive merchandising rights to Leo's trademark Man Bun.
I miss those halcyon days of youth when I ruled this city. My fucking city.
Are you trying to psych us out about the royalties or something? Look, maybe we can negotiate a small percentage. You should have discussed that with me first, Bernice. The lump sum would have been more than adequate to...
To sell or not to sell? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the crushing weight of capitalism, or to take arms and stay independently published.
Fine, maybe we can negotiate a 2.5% royalty. I'll have my secretary shoot you a message to Dippy and Phoebe on the word monkey. Zoe glances away from the window to wink at you. You gain 2 charm, helping her negotiate, but you also lose 2 boldness.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna set the microphone back down because for some reason I picked it up.
Yeah, why did you pick it up?
I think it was because I was gonna bring it closer to us so that there was a little bit less echo at this, but at the same time it also kind of doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, my turn.
You get to do stuff.
Near the merch hall, you find a mysterious fortune-telling machine. There's a sign that says, "Ask a wish and Zoltar will grant it." Originality is not your strong suit, so you ask to be big. The machine spits out a ticket that says, "Your wish is granted." You keep walking around, waiting to get bigger, but you don't feel any different. Until you look at your butt. Yes, you now have a big, juicy +2 charm butt. Wishes do come true.
Wow.
I really did some squats on the rest of the way.
Wow.
You're checking out the merch stalls with April and Nico when you find Doug chatting up someone. Hey, we're friends! April, AJ, I'd like to introduce you to my new girlfriend, Yang Yang! Who's gonna do this one?
Oh, fuck. I've been doing a lot of girls. Do you want to do a girl?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm also gonna be doing her eventually, too.
Okay.
Hi! Dougie told me so much about you!
Wow. You two are super kawaii. I can feel the beauty of love radiating off of you.
I forgot her voice. It's been so long. God, no.
Did you even do the voice?
I
did at the beginning. Yeah.
It was only for like 2 lines.
I remember, yeah.
And then I immediately moved on to the other squeaky one.
There's certainly an energy here. How did you two meet exactly?
I don't remember it. We loved her eyes from across the aisle, and she said, "Hey, if you buy 10 of my zines, I'll be your girlfriend." That's all we did. It was like a real life fairy tale.
I hate to be a downer, but it sounds like she's taking advantage of you to sell zines.
What? That's terrible. How dare you abuse the power of love to sell things, you villain?
That's not what I'm doing. Anyway, Dougie Poo, look at all these zines here. Are they nice? Would you buy me one? Maybe 20?
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie, but I'm pretty much out of money.
Please, you know gift giving is my love language.
Right, I love language. I definitely know how to speak to that.
She just wants your money, Doug. You're just buying her all the zines that she sells.
The evil temptress is scamming you. Get away from her.
Dougie, I don't like your friends. They're mean. You should spend less time with them and more time with my zines. I mean me.
Okay, fuck this. It's time to drive a wedge between this woman and Doug so he breaks off this relationship. You're rushing this, Doug. Gift giving is like the 5th base. Before that, you have to learn what all the other baseball metaphors are. If you want to financially support her, it's way more romantic to share a joint account. She might even be aroused by how big your debt is. I'm going with that one. God, is that true? I don't even know anything about baseball.
Don't worry, Doug Senpai. I'll teach you. I'm an expert in baseball love.
I love that she's just so great at cosplaying. Just like everything is a complete different cosplay.
Okay. Picture your new girlfriend as the catcher, and you're the batter. The baseball represents your love. The umpire is total crushing heartbreak. When your lover's in the outfield, that means you're in the doghouse. Put your romance on the bench until the ball is in your court.
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's go buy you a baseball bat. Otherwise, how's she gonna know you're serious about this relationship game?
Great, I'm glad that's what we landed on.
Sexual advice, but I guess if it ends anything with Doug and this girl, I'm all for it.
Hang on, I dropped something.
Several incomprehensible baseball metaphors later.
Did you stop at the ATM?
No, I was trading the bases and the balls. So many balls. I'm ready to step up to the plate now. You take the bat, I'll race to the home plate.
What? I don't have time for games right now. I got a bit to run.
But how else are you gonna get the home run of love and avoid the nice sitting breakup?
I don't think this is working out. It's not you or me. It's the fact that you stopped buying my zines. Bye!
Oh. You know, he would just actually say puffed.
Forget about that girl. She was clearly the catcher to your glorious home run ball.
God, I love those balls.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, buddy. Is there anything we can do to cheer you up?
I'm gonna say no to a hot dog. All these baseball talks made me crave one. Can do. You all get some hot dogs so delicious that they can ease the pain of heartbreak. You also gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Let's do it. Yes.
You're chilling at the hotel room with nothing to do. Looking around for cheap entertainment, you notice April's purse hanging from a chair. Will you dare violate the sanctity of an idol's purse? Of course you will. You grab the purse, open it, and... Oh no. No way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have some creativity and go imagine on your own. I'm out.
Okay.
You spot Zoe and Doug having a thoughtful conversation, so you decide to pop over and be nosy. Yeah, I wish I could be more popular, but it's hard to even know how to start without talking to new people.
It's easy. I usually just see whoever looks like they might have a weird choice that needs making and insert myself into the situation.
Just like this.
Uh-huh. We know.
But what if I get it wrong? Social situations can be so hard to understand.
I get you. I actually used to have trouble figuring out that stuff. But oh my god. Okay. Okay.
We're starting to lose our reading ability.
Yeah. I get you. I actually used to have
Slow down a little bit.
I get you.
A little faster than that.
I actually used to have trouble figuring out that stuff myself when I was first adjusting to mortal life. Not to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at it now, though. Maybe I can give you some tips.
Yes, please.
Okay, the one thing I realized puts people at ease is smiling a lot. You know why?
Because it shows that you're friendly?
Because it shows off your teeth. Mortals find that the presence of teeth reassuring, so I grew an extra set I can apply when meeting new people.
Oh, that's smart, but I can't grow any extra teeth, I don't think. Maybe I could wear some sort of friendly tooth necklace instead.
That's perfect. Also, if you want to get closer to someone, try implanting false memories of you being by their side for all their most emotional moments. That way, they'll see what a supportive friend you can be.
Oh, I see. Do you think photoshopping myself into their family pictures would work too?
Absolutely. You'll be as socially awesome as me in no time.
Zoe means well, but you've got to save Doug from the path that she's leading him down. What actually good social trick can you suggest?
You're more likely to be respected if you're considered popular. When you meet someone, say hi to random people around you. Doug only needs to become a pop star and win a Grammy. There's such an overlap between winning a Grammy and being popular that it can't be a coincidence. I don't have any idea of Doug's musical ability. I don't think he can win a... How long does it take to win a Grammy?
Probably a while. It'd probably take longer than if you're trying to
say hi to
Photoshop yourself into everyone's photo album. The physical photo album that you don't have a digital version of those pictures of.
It would still take less time. Should we just do it because it's funny?
I mean, you could do it for the funnies. That's kind of unneeded. The only thing I know of Doug's musical ability is the fact that I've heard his actual voice once, and then don't remember in the slightest. The only thing I remember is that they did do the slight warble thing that I've been sort of aiming for. That's the only thing I remember.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one then. Does that really work? No, for sure. Basically, if people think you have a lot of friends, then, oh hey, is that Brett? Yo, Brett!
Do you know that guy?
I don't know. Do I?
That was really effective. I'll go try that out. You and Zoe hide while Doug tests his new technique on a stranger at a merch stand. Hello, I'm Doug. Are you enjoying the... Oh, wow, is that Brett? Hey, man.
Wait. Do you know Brett?
He's really called Brett. I mean, yes, of course, we're friends.
Friends?
Best friends, actually.
Then you better tell that son of a bitch if you don't have our money by midnight, we'll be sleeping with the fishes. Capiche?
Yep, I gotta go. Doug rushes back to you and Zoe. Oh my god, did you hear that? I did great!
You sure did. You look so cool and confident shouting at that random guy, like a con celeb.
You still can't believe that guy was actually called Brett. What are the odds? You lose 2 creativity and gain 2 charm.
Okay. Well, my charm is through the roof.
You do have a lot of charm, I'll give you that.
Wow.
Shopping time! Oh god, I guess I'll do it. Okay, go for it.
Welcome to my modest oh my god. Welcome to my modest establishment. No modest, it doesn't even have a license.
Of course.
Don't be shy, pick a box before they cease and desist get here.
Dull Daniel does nothing. Ah yes, Dull Daniel does nothing. These figures do literally nothing. A choice for these who don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head. A classic. Stats, but now they're people, is based on the stat icon for popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office. It includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date with the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to assess your fortune?
Yeah.
Buff Bugs. Oh, so you like buff bugs? It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing some big effects on stats.
I should be reading this, shouldn't I?
You eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy? It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video, for some reason. My Weird Little Village. My Weird Little Village... Oh yeah, I didn't know it says that guy speaking.
That's why I was...
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was just narrator doing his thing.
That's what I thought at first.
Yeah.
And then you read all of them.
And then I think it was just because I noticed that he starts moving
he moves,
when you...
Yeah, with each one.
My Weird Little Village. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Landmarks in Love. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier.
So I
gotta do Landmarks in Love.
Of course you do.
I mean, like, my stats are kind of...
Your stats?
Yeah. Landmarks in Love. I gotta...
Oh!
Oh.
Interesting.
No, I want to fuck Doug in the lobby. El Castillo Carañoso. The merch hall will now provide triple the stats for any player, but the specific stat will be random each time.
Interesting.
Okay, so the merch hall is hotter.
The place to be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, now I choose? Okay. Ah, now there's a woman with a taste for mystery. Grab a box, any box. They're all the same and all infinitely different. Let's go with this. I want to see what this does.
Ooh.
What?
You lose all of your stats.
What?
You lose a lot of all your stats.
What? Oh, fuck.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. That's still a decent amount.
Excellent purchase, if I may say so. Now, be a doll and keep the line moving.
Alright, back to the comic.
Great, now my stats are shit.
You feel a surge of creative inspiration and a rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen on paper create today? Brainstorm and find out. What's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They lack street smarts. They don't own a single cow. Chances of having tasty chocolate milk whenever you want. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. Their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they've been controlled by a rat under their hat. I mean, that would be pretty... I mean, let's be honest. If Ratatouille was real, that would kind of just be, like,
cool as fuck.
Like, it'd be weird initially, right? Because you're like, why do you have a rat under your hat? But when it turns out it's like, oh, it just makes him a really sick cook, like, you're getting good food. And Remy was very hygienic.
He's like a pet, you know?
Yeah, he was just a pet rat.
He's like chill.
Essentially.
He doesn't really mess with you.
Yeah, so it's like, as long as you understand, like, oh, it's a ratatouille thing, then, like,
I think
You
not
can't-
having a cow is pretty devastating.
not having, yeah, that's pretty devastating, because you don't get any chalky milk. But the sewer one is also
That's
a thing.
kind of just like, wow.
That's kind of just a general one. I don't really care too much about street smarts, because that's like,
Because we're nerds. We don't need street smarts.
I'm gonna have at least a little bit.
You have 4%.
I have more than you, but it's still like,
I have 3%, you have 4%.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hey, my fun went up!
Shit, I used to have so much charm. Now I'm like average. my boldness is 4?
You're
God.
not bold in the slightest.
Damn. Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about? This is the question. This is.
I mean, you already have my option picked out.
You want to fuck a lot of people first. An ancient curse. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by you, as they should. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. I feel like it would be Big Oil is the reason that I haven't what big project have I told you about?
Yeah, no, this would be more fit for me, because I actually have like 5 big projects that I've told people that I haven't worked on in a
Ancient
while.
Curse, that's boring. No, I think
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Oil. I'm a car guy. I know Big Oil is. They're Big Oil. They're trying to take over the world. So that makes sense.
Oh, thanks for making my boldness go up.
Yeah, of course.
How bold am I?
Let's see.
How bold am I? Oh, I'm so bold.
Oh my god.
I'm so bold. My charm is
charm
in the
is-
drain.
I thought you had
but
a-
I'm so
You
bold.
had an ass.
Yeah, I do have an ass.
It's just not enough.
It can only go so far. That's what's keeping it at 6.
Yeah.
My actual rest of the charm is absolutely abysmal.
Your top 3 stats are crazy though.
Yeah, my top 3 stats, perfect. You know, wait. Yeah, look, it's Hatsune Miku.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's just Hatsune
No way.
Miku. You find a portrait artist at the artist alley. Apparently, he can accurately portray your soul.
Oh.
You've always wondered what your soul looks like. Buff, small and cute. Hey, maybe it's ginger-haired. No, it's just you with a weird blue glow around you. But hey, that glow sure adds 6 charm to your looks.
Oh, well, you
Hell
needed
yeah.
that.
I did need that. And also, it's one of my favorite colors, so hell yeah.
Wow.
I also just noticed there's a little guy on my shoulder. He's holding up a dragon sticker, just like, yeah! You, April, Doug, and Nico are checking out the video game showcase booths. There are so many exciting demos to try.
Okay, now I gotta do more.
Yeah, figure out how to do ooh-ah with...
Ooh-ah! The demo fighter of the Streets 5 is already out. Is out already? I gotta try it.
I don't remember her voice again.
Actually, I was here first. You have to wait your turn. Don't worry, my viewers are putting S in chat for y'all.
Well, that's okay. Do you know when you'll be done?
Sometime between the next 5 minutes and whenever I feel like it. Cool.
It seems nice. 20 minutes later.
Senpai, I was wondering, when will you notice me and the rest of my friends still waiting for our turn to play?
What's that? I can't hear you over the sound of all these crazy combos I'm hitting. Get wrecked, bitch! Psst, AJ, this is dragging a little long, don't you think? And I can't confirm or deny the guy's about to take a bullet to the back of the head, but it's a growing risk. So I think it'd be smart to make him leave, just to be safe.
Hit him with an axe, but like the blunt end of it. You're not a toll monster. If he's not giving up the controller, you can always make him your controller. Oh, okay, I thought something else. I was thinking of a different joystick there. Yeah, I like axe. Thank goodness you slid a hatchet into your pants leg this morning. You used the blunt of it to concuss the stupid streamer.
Oh, you have an axe in your pocket, AJ! Why'd you stick that for security?
The guards let me keep it. I told them this is my emotional support axe.
Okay, but are you sure the violence is the right way to support all this?
Yes.
Wow, no hesitation to answer. I gotta admire your conviction. Besides, we did give him several warnings. I think clubbing him in the head was just enforcing good Connecticut.
Should we move his body? His blood's getting pretty close to the electronics.
God damn, how hard did I hit him?
I mean, it is an axe.
It's a hatchet!
Okay,
With the dull side.
think of it as a hammer then at that point.
Yeah, we shouldn't upset the other con guests with half-dead bodies lying around. I guess let's put them under the table.
Oh, damn you, Basila Bronte single on this game. Does anybody mind if I play first?
Go for it, girl.
Well, say, but the blunt side of the sax when it turns up.
No. Just telling me will be enough.
Gotcha. You gain +2 boldness for solving your problems with violence, but lose 2 fun.
Damn, your fun sucks.
Yeah, it's
I can't say shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, you.
Compared to you, I'm utter shit.
Yeah, no, you are absolutely.
I lost so much.
You did.
Oh, but I don't get the ×3 bonus crap.
Yeah, 'cause
you
I
already
already took it.
You can't believe you. I don't think I've gone lobby yet. Damn.
Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn?
Oh, that's me.
Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too!
Oh.
After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decide to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike the stupid wimpy kid. Way to go, you gain 2 boldness.
Okay.
Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you with Liam sauntering along behind her.
Hey, there's my fearless assistant. Ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam Prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie? I sure am, but why is Liam here? I forgot his voice. It's the Liam Prom, not Alex Prom. Oh, uppity one. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure this all goes smoothly.
Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag alongside to the community zone, where the execs have rented a room for this meeting.
Hello, we're limited time, and time is money, so let's get right to it. We're willing to offer Zoe the 2.5% royalty we discussed. I don't remember her voice, but I'm guessing, never mind, I got it.
There you go.
We're all fine. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle.
Wow, that all sounds too good to be true. Because it probably is. What are we expected to give you in return for these things?
Nothing too big. Purpose is making sure this amazing story were more, how do we put this, appealing to the average consumer.
But doesn't Liam Prom success speak for itself? Millions of people read it every...
We're not talking about the unmarketable Zoomers on AO4 and Tumblr. We're talking about the real customers. Yes, and our focus groups have shown that the titular Liam's personality is exactly universally beloved.
Good.
In addition, Puma's acquired some new sponsors and ought to incorporate some light product placement into the Liam Prom web series.
Blasphemy. I'm not a product to be bought and sold. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now. But it's for a good cause. I need that lingerie.
I'll make this simple. Which new Liam character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders?
Got delicious soda hand Liam or sexy demon bad boy Liam? Why?
Soda up 150%, not soda down 100%. Hotness up 90, annoyance down 120.
Oh lord, that's a lot of annoyance.
There's a lot of annoyance going down.
But I feel like having soda as hands would be
Soda
god-awful.
hand Liam's.
That's...
Soda hands Liam.
Let's think about this strategically.
No, you think about this. This is all your decision.
Okay, well, okay, let me brainstorm with myself.
Yeah, you're the business advisor.
What percentage of people drink soda? I'm assuming
Quite a lot of people.
a good amount.
Well, here's the thing. If they're going... We're thinking about this in our world right now. We're not thinking about this in the Monster Prom
Oh shit,
world.
maybe they hate soda.
Yeah.
Everyone likes sexy demons, so
Yeah.
do that. Isn't this just Damien?
Precisely. Based on our market research, this other friend of yours is just sexier, more popular, and less annoying in that way, which Liam is very annoying.
Aforementioned annoying Liam noises.
Affronted.
What the fuck did well,
You said aforementioned.
I know, why the fuck did it? I'm losing my mind.
Apparently. We've only been recording for an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
I still have 30 minutes of this.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I'll make it. I don't know. Doesn't it sort of undermine the very concept of Liam Prom?
Nothing of Liam. Isn't it the answer to this entire franchise?
Of course not. Liam Prom is a subversive literary experiment that peels apart the myriad layers of one man's psyche.
You have a Panini Press Liam character that's just your face, but on a Panini Press. With all due respect, it's not for Dave.
Don't do it, Zoe. This is a betrayal of this project's creative integrity.
We tested some potential plot ideas, and it seems the Onion's Lucy did the sexy bad boy Liam in a love triangle with 2 other Liams.
Huh?
With lots of steamy sex scenes.
You have my attention.
Ah, good, he's a narcissist.
That's the extent of our suggestion. It's your job to write it, not ours.
Well, it's true that love triangles are fun, but I'm not a fan of how most of them aren't a true triangle where everyone connects.
So true, majority of them are corners.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's just 2 against 1.
Well, yeah, okay.
And it's not like 1 to the other, to the
other,
third, to the first.
Where it's all,
Where it's actually a triangle, it's just a corner.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, back to it. I'd like to change that. Maybe this triangle can end in something I'd like to call a Damien vampire sandwich.
Okay, but we should follow. Okay, but we should hire this Damien fellow too, so everything's on the up and up.
Sure. He can join us as a consultant. Maybe he and I could even do some poses for inspiration.
Love it! This is so great to see your creative juices flowing!
These aren't the only juices that'll be flowing soon. You gain 2 boldness for throwing your lot in with sexy demon bad boy Liam, but you also lose 2 fun.
Oh, come on. Bro.
I feel like that's, well,
My fun's at
Compared-
4?
Compared to the soda heads Liam, it is less fun.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty generic.
Yeah, it is very generic.
I'm also pretty sure Damien is a character from like one of the first ones
Oh, okay.
that we haven't played because we decided to do backwards.
Okay.
Because it's funny.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's your
Alright, me
turn.
time.
It's time for the midtime. Let's
Hachidemiku.
go to the communism, because we don't really do that.
You sit down to play a really complicated European gourd
game.
You don't want to make a fool of yourself, so you pick up the manual and start reading. Days pass, seasons change, cities crumble and are covered in sand. When you finish the manual, you find yourself alone in an empty post-apocalyptic wasteland. Just kidding, you fell asleep, but what did you get for reading the manual was +2 fun.
Interesting.
Zoe's set to compete in the finals of Pokemon's video game tournament. You, Nico, and Doug go to watch her win. Hey Zoe, good luck out there today.
Thanks. I think I'll do pretty well. I went with a STEM workers with an
Interest.
I'm still in the business
Yeah,
mindset.
yes. we need to fund these
shit.
big sexy men.
Exactly.
All these lambs and Damien.
I think I'll do pretty well. I went with a STEM workers with an interest in the fine arts build. That's great. I'm really excited to cheer you on. Oh, I'm losing.
No, it's rough.
Oh, it's rough. I spent a day researching Pokemon so I could be the exposition character that explains all the rules while you win the tournament. You're the best.
But despite Zoe's good party comp and your support, her first round is pretty rough. What's going on? Why is Zoe struggling so much?
Exposition time. It looks like your opponent's running a frat bro comp. Their Pokemons know the party nights move.
Do you want to take a small break at his voice?
No.
Oh, you're full send?
I'm
Full sending it.
Okay, hold on. Party night starts a party that lasts for 5 turns. All of Zoe's nerdier Pokemons are at a disadvantage for being out of their comfort zone.
What? That's terrible. When did Pokemon's become a horror game? All of Zoe's Pokemons go down, from the woman with 4 dogs and a PhD in quantum mechanics, to the biomedical engineer who's super into anime.
Shit, I got creamed, and not in the fun way. I'm gonna need a better strategy for round 2. Any ideas, fam?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still recovering from the idea of being trapped in a party day for 5 turns.
Don't look at me. I only learned enough about this game to dump exposition about it. I have no idea how to play it. AJ, what do you think I should do? No pressure, but you're kind of my only hope.
Well, good for you that I am a Pokemon's expert. You should remove all of Zoe's Pokemon specs. According to every rom-com, the moment a nerd takes their glasses off becomes substantially more appealing. When in doubt, cheat. Glitch Zoe's game so you can add the game-breaking Pokemon missing Norman. Anyway, you should remove all the specs because it makes him hot. What equipping your specs? That's nuts!
I mean, I guess I have nothing to lose.
Oh, except the match. You could lose the match.
True, but now I'm curious what my Pokemons look like without their glasses, so I'm doing it.
Zoe unequips her Pokemon specs, and the second round of battle begins. Hey, says the enemy Pokemon. I didn't notice before, but you're actually, like, super hot. I need to make him frat, bro. I forgot about that. Zoe's Pokemon doesn't respond. It's too busy squinting and bumping into furniture. The enemy Pokemon interrupts this dismissal as sexy aloofness. It feels insecure. Look, I'm strong, said the Pokemon, before punching a wall and breaking its wrist.
Hurt itself in its own confusion.
Dang, I wish I wore glasses so I could take them off and become cooler.
You can always punch a wall. That looked pretty cool too.
I don't know, it seemed painful. Look, the Pokemon faded from the injury. All of the enemy Pokemons hurt themselves by jumping off balconies and smashing beers with their foreheads in misguided attempts to impress Zoe's Pokemon. Zoe wins. Man, parties are scary.
Just don't jump off any balconies and you'll be fine.
Markiplier should have taken that advice. Got it!
Wow, he's actually taking notes on this. We'd better protect this one.
You gain +2 charm for making Zoe's Pokemons inexplicably hotter, but lose 2 smarts.
Okay. Let's go main stage again. How did...
You attend a panel on how to seamlessly add loot boxes to games. The short answer is that you shouldn't. This turns out to be invaluable knowledge that makes you gain 2 smarts.
Huh.
Pay 10 monster tokens to open a mystery box with a bonus random amount of smarts. JK.
Aw.
Later, you attend a panel being hosted by the creators of a little massively viral fanfic called Liam Prom.
What?
Thank you all for coming. I'm your moderator, Doug. I'm honored to introduce the creators of Liam Prom. They're also friends of mine. Can you believe it?
I'm Zoe, the author of Liam Prom. Next to me is the inspiration behind K-pop star Liam, cartographer Liam, buff Liam, and countless other Liams. Thank you for having me. Just in case anyone was wondering, my name is Liam.
So, let's get right to it. As the original Liam, how does it feel to be the subject of such a sprawling saga?
Well, I always had the nagging suspicion that I'd be someone's muse someday. I bet you didn't think that you'd be portrayed as a sexy panini press. No, I can't say that I expected that. But in a way, I feel like being portrayed by a multitude of characters gives a better insight into my multifaceted personality. Sure, and it gives me a chance to answer the eternal question, would a Centaur Liam also wear a man bun?
Who among us hasn't wondered that? The panel continues, and you learn more about fictional Liam tropes than you ever thought was possible to know. While Zoe is dissecting buff Liam's diet and workout plan, you hear Doug whispering in your ear. Psst, Alex, I'm about to open the floor to audience questions, and I really want this panel to go well for Liam and Zoe. Could you go first and ask something insightful? Everyone always waits for someone else to ask a question. The initial silence is super awkward. Crap, you blew your usual strategy at panels. Come up with a good question for Liam and Zoe.
Okay, I can do this. Most of the action takes place in Liam Academy, but have you thought about how a universe of Liams could affect the economy and politics of this world? Or we could do, of all the friends you could have written speculative fanfic about, why Liam? That's a good question.
That is a really good
That's
question.
actually, well,
That's kind of insulting to Liam, I'm gonna be honest, but like...
that's interesting.
Yeah.
However, I should be thinking about my stats here.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna boost my fun or creativity at all.
Probably not.
So let's do it.
Hell yeah.
What the hell, Alex? Do you think I'm not good enough to be the subject of a speculative fanfiction? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Zoe, how many unworthy plebeians did you have to wade through before you arrived at the perfect protagonist, Liam? That's more like it. Good question, Alex. I knew everyone would automatically love a world full of nice, likable Scots or traditional uber-hot Damians. But a world full of Liams? Well, that's a whole nother story. Hey, but Liam's a challenge. He may not be everyone's first choice, but I knew he'd become quite the acquired taste if I could do him justice. And I think, or at least I hope, that I did a good job. I will say, despite the offensive nature of this question, that Zoe is not incorrect. It's been nice working on this project with her. It's forced me to examine myself and my behaviors in a new light. It's also allowed me to reimagine myself as an 18th century cartographer, which is somehow even more arousing than the experience of actually being one. So that's nice.
I have to admit, when I first met Liam, I was kind of intimidated by his grumpy demeanor and no-nonsense suspenders. There's always many portrayals of him in Liam Prom. It's really helped me understand him. I'm glad I could call Liam Prom a must-read and Liam a friend.
Why, thank you, Doug. The pleasure of being your friend is all mine. And for the record, I've definitely gotten up to some nonsense in my suspenders.
Ooh, spicy. You gain +2 boldness for a confidence question, and you lose 2 smarts. Let's trade places, everybody!
Okay, everyone choose a celebrity and say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. Okay, pick a celebrity.
Choose us. Okay, let me think of one first. I have a celebrity.
Let me think. Why am I, like, forgetting every celebrity that's ever existed?
Think of movies.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I got one.
one.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Tom
Chris
Cruise.
Evans. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Let's see. Player order is decided based on how newsworthy it would be if that celebrity was cast in a live-action movie of...
Ooh.
Ooh, that's tough.
Okay, live action Naruto. Which would be Chris Evans or Tom Cruise? I feel like it'd have to be Tom Cruise, right? 'Cause, like,
I was thinking Chris Evans myself, actually.
so here's the argument for Chris Evans, because he's done a wide variety of movies. Tom Cruise has pretty much like only done like Mission Impossible and Top Gun.
And Top Gun and
Yeah,
A Few Good Men.
and like Mission.
It's all the same, like,
It's always that sort of stuff, and he always does his own stunts. So doing for Naruto,
would be interesting.
it would be very interesting.
Although, I want to go first again.
Okay,
We could do random.
we could do random.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
first. I'm second.
Okay,
Just because you won.
that's Tom Cruise. Time to get some fresh air.
I'm
Yeah, I just realized we never talked with her ever.
not ever.
We've never seen her. Well, there's one less voice that we have to do. Hey, Doug! Supporting creators. God, everyone go support creators, because AI is a bitch. How do you spend your time, Doug?
I still go to the since it's MMORPG I'm obsessed with. I've been playing for the last several years.
What's the best thing about it?
The progression system is actually quite fair. They keep pumping out different thematic updates, and the cosmetics are worth spreading my whole salary. But the best part's gotta be the people. I've made some fantastic friends there. We have this guild, the Funky Bunch.
The Funky Bunch? I dig the name.
Thanks, it was a team effort. Some runner-up names were Fabled Friends and Cool Dudes and the Waffle Squad.
Huh, the Waffle Squad?
Oh, yeah. Oh man, it's been actually hilarious. You would have had to have been there. There's one time during a raid when String Puller 420 suggested a bear bucket, which is a classic String Puller 420 move. And, oh yeah, a bear in the bucket is a play where, like, how much do you know about MMORPGs? Dang, I missed the story. Let me start again from the beginning.
Doug, I'm sure it's a hilarious story.
Gosh, I'm bad at anecdotes.
But it's a good guild naming. I like the Funky Bunch. Much more than the Waffle Squad, even if that was one with a super fun story.
Yeah, it's a good name, right? A good name for a good guild.
If you're part of it, it's probably a guild I'd love to be a part of. This makes Doug so excited he proceeds to tell you about all the members of the Funky Bunch. They all sound delightful. Doug seems hyped about introducing you to the other sides of his life, and you're hyped about that too.
Alright, my turn. Alright, SpookyCon friend group. How's SpookyCon so far? Finding success as a creator. I think I'm gonna go with this. It seems my second year here. Wait, what?
It's my second year here.
Why am I adding words now?
It seems my second year here is here,
Oh my
and I can confirm that it's a dream come true.
Okay, let's try this again. It's my second year here. I can confirm it's a dream come true. It's not that there's a whole lot of panels. It's not just that there's a whole lot of panels and activities I love. There's
You're not
something
today.
else. The total disintegration of any semblance of a personal space. Aha, no, you silly. I couldn't put my finger on it until the other day, talking to Doug. He explained that he and April used to be the nerdy ones at their school. Then it hit me. It was like that. I love everyone at Spooky Academy, but there, I was the nerdy one. Sure, some of our friends like anime or video games, but not to my degree of obsession. Huh. It can be hard to match your level of passion. Totally, and yet there's places like this where everyone does. Take the other day, I spent most of the day roaming the con with Nico. We went to an anime premiere, to the artist alley, to some panels about our favorite video games, and we were losing it the whole time. There was something magical in being with someone who could 100% match my energy. It doesn't mean I love my other friends any less. I love how different we can get to be and still connect. But here, I feel like I've found something special. Does that make any sense? Oh, Zoe, of course it does. That's something special is a sense of belonging. And yes, it can feel like a magical thing. Yes, it's exactly that, Alex. Here, I feel like I'm among my people. It makes me so happy. And it makes me happy that it makes you happy.
And it makes me happy, that makes you happy, that it makes me happy.
Exactly.
Zoe proceeds to explain that the next 20 minutes that she loves about the con. Her passion is legit electrifying.
Monday.
That's it.
Okay.
Nothing more.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah,
A4.
time. Oh yeah, comic.
Oh,
And all of a sudden, it's time for the last brainstorming session of your comic. Where did the time go? Where did she go? What are you doing here, Cotton Eye Joe?
what's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try. Or stealing someone else's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one.
I don't think stealing someone's identity is legal.
This should never happen.
That should no.
Never.
No. I mean, it does fit the question.
Look, I like MILFs as much as the next guy, but I'm not tattooing someone else's mom on me. Okay? We're just no.
Thanks for even more boldness.
You're welcome.
I'm at 19. Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Wonderful.
Okay.
Practice for the test you gotta pass with your kissing license.
What?
Practice for the test you gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume. Trilling. Was that the one where he fights the windmill?
Probably is.
I mean, if I'm so bold, and I am very bold, and I'm gonna assume that I'm already with Doug in this one. I mean, like both of them, though. I mean,
studying
like, also-
contraception, you're very, responsible.
I am very
smart
responsible.
and
But that's not very fun of me, though.
that's true.
Nah, I'll go with that. More smart. My turn. Merch haul. Yeah, no, see? Look at my shoulder. You got a
That's
wonderful
still
haul.
accurate.
You got such a good haul. You check out this stand and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag.
That's sweet.
After that, you buy a couple of prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and they give it to you for free inside a tote bag.
Wow.
You gain 6 boldness from all these
What
fashionable
is
and 24 boldness
Holy shit!
from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. If only you had something to carry them all. What if
Tote bag.
a tote bag? Nah, that's too
too
absurd.
obvious.
That's too absurd.
Oh.
No. I have to get a paper bag. Kill the trees. Then you get a text from Doug asking you to play a video game with him. You two have gotten closer lately, so it's exciting to spend some one-on-one time together. I'm glad that I get to speak with myself. God damn.
Hey, keep reading.
Sorry, my eyes are where the heart is.
forward. On with it.
Sorry, I texted you out of the blue. This is a completely spontaneous decision. By the way, the fridge is full of your favorite snacks. And I warmed up your PJs with the hairdryer so they're nice and comfy. Make yourself at home. I'm gonna go pick out the game.
The game.
Damn.
You can't help but notice that Doug is shaking like a bowl full of jelly, more than usual even. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just excited. I've wanted to play these games with you for a while, and I hope you like them.
What games are they?
Well, they're multiplayer games that involve cooperation, mutual trust, and semi-nudity.
Are they erotic or something?
Kinda. But we don't have to play them. I've got other games that...
No, I'm down. Let's play the sexy games.
Really? Yay! Everybody had options, so I picked out a few games. Which one do you want to play?
Yes, oh yes, Jeff. A sexy co-op cooking simulator. Smasher Bros. God, those leggings.
That's wild.
Those are two really
Pretty
good
at
options.
Smash.
Yeah, but if there's anything that has been previously established with videos, I do like to Smash Bros. I had to go with Smash Bros.
Awesome, let's go!
You and Doug started playing. It seems like Smasher Bros brings out quite the competitive streak in him. Or maybe you're just losing because you keep waiting to get this sexy. And it never does? Hey, Doug, I thought you said this was an erotic game.
It's an optional mode. It's nice because it offers a non-violent solution to the confrontation if you want it.
Well, why are you playing that mode?
Oh, because it has to be initiated by doing a synchronized move, and I didn't want to pressure you into doing it.
Come on now, if we're playing Smash Your Bros, then I want to smash my bro. And in this context, you are definitely my bro.
Okay, and head up, down, left, right, spin attack, dive attack, spin attack again.
You messed up the first time, so Doug takes your controller and guides your fingers over the buttons in a sexy gamer version of Ghost. On screen, the battlefield becomes a lush bedroom. Your red health bars become white stamina bars. It's finally time to smash. Okay, I hope that I don't have to censor anything.
Okay, you crouch on the bed and I'll hit you with my main hand attack until I find your garage.
I already found it. It's like glowing grit on that says like play come here.
Oh yeah, it was dominated the 4-point section to reveal it so quick.
You smashed the hell out of each other's avatars. It's hard not to notice how good Doug is with his fingers on that controller. Swoon. Hopefully today was just the beginning of a beautiful bromance. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 creativity.
Yeah!
Great. How could I ever top that?
How could you? There's nothing better.
Oh my god.
I have succeeded. Almost.
Let's see. You keep taking the freaking merch hole.
Yeah, of course I need to. That's how I get my bonuses.
Time to go community zone. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen. Oh, you're supposed to be reading this.
Yeah, sorry, I'm too busy laughing because I can't get over it. You're watching this zone, Tom here. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's luck monopoly.
Oh.
This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. Oh, sorry, that should have been you.
Get good!
No! What have you become? You burn your monopoly money and you leave. But deep down, you have to admit, you got too far.
Okay, good, because I need
You did need it.
I'm so not
Can you go into the negatives?
Oh shit, you just suck at having fun?
You just... No, like, just anything.
Oh.
You could be completely dumb as rocks.
You shouldn't be alive. And it all happened in the span of the con.
Yeah, somehow the con just completely burned you out.
Oh, Lord, okay. Hey, Alex, before you go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time? Today's the big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Monster Prom, and I'm buying my lingerie. If you help me close this deal, I might let you see me in it, if you'd be into that.
Fuck yeah! You follow Zoe like a horny into the meeting room.
Hey, there's a pretty rising star. We have the contract here for you. We've been put sticky notes to where they sign so you don't have to read it.
Wow, that's so convenient. Zoe, I think we should still read the contract. Oh, you think so? A good thing you're here.
You and Zoe spend several minutes reading the contract. It's not great.
I see my 2.5% royalty included here, but why does it say it'll be paid out in Liam coin?
That's an independent cryptocurrency. It'll definitely probably appreciate value, maybe.
And what's this clause about an arranged marriage to the Princess of Monaco?
Oh, that's not for you. Bernice, your team must have mixed some pages from a different contract. Oops, yeah, sorry, that's not for you. I'll have my intakes fixed and replaced by Monday.
Is the clause about consenting to live in the publishing office's basement with the other content farmers also a mistake?
Nah, that one's for you. It's the outfit that offers a hybrid work-from-home schedule. Yeah, in the basement, of course. We just vetoed it. La la.
I don't feel like I should sign this contract in this state.
Perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't be able to get everything you want. That's just the nature of business.
Yeah, I guess, but still, some of these clauses are straight up whack. Alex, which one do you think we should get rid of? The one saying the corporation retains the rights to Liam, not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet. The clause that states that Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of a marketing strategy. Everyone knows Zoe hates tuna sandwiches. Oh.
Well, would she? Because she is an eldritch horror. And if I know anything about my cosmic eldritch horrors,
They don't like tuna?
well, they kind of they live underwater, so they kind of got used to a lot of like, seafood stuff. And also, they've kind of been sleeping for eons, so they might be a little hungry.
That's okay. Well, the whole point of this is a dating sim, right? And I'm going for Zoe, so why would I make her eat a tuna sandwich? That seems horrible. So let's sell Liam.
Yeah, let's sell Liam.
Oh, whoa, yeah, what the fuck?
Apparently, there's charm things, because you passed a charm check, I guess.
Wait, did I pick which one not to do?
Yeah, you said which one to get rid of.
Oh, fuck. So it should have been the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Why is a surprise? Remind me of the Liam prom, which is basically friends like this. And
No.
we're buying Liam.
Oh, no, they are. I did pick right.
You're saving Liam.
What?
Yeah, you're saving Liam.
Oh. I feel like Liam should get a say in that, at the very least. I'm gonna call him.
Zoe rings Liam and puts the phone on speaker.
Greetings, Zoe. Did you sell the rights? I'm chilling a bottle of wine to celebrate with you. Not quite yet. There's a clause in the contract stating that if I sell Liam Prom, the corporation will own the rights to you. Like, you. What the fuck? That's what I said.
It's not as bad as it sounds. It simply states that a company would marriage Liam if any of his future creative endeavors.
No way. Yeah, you cannot tame a... You cannot tame a creative beast such as I. I refuse to be yoked by a big corp. Yeah, sorry. I'm not signing this if that clause remains unchanged. You also have to remove the arranged marriage clause and the Liam coin thing, by the way.
Fine. Let me call in lawyers so we can negotiate.
Several minutes of ecstasy speak and legalese later.
So we're in agreement. Our company will retain the rights to Liam when and only when he begins a career in professional basketball.
Fine by me. I still say that's kind of absurd. I have never and will never develop an interest in playing professional basketball.
Then you should have the information about signing this, did you?
Little did Liam know that clause would be activated not much later, but that's a story for another day.
We did it, Alex! I'm so fucking pumped! Let's cash this check and buy that Garfield lingerie! Snap!
The lasagna lingerie.
Uh-huh.
Yes! Your mouth is watering at the thought of being able to taste Zoe's lasagna. But good things come to those who wait. For now, you'll get +2 charm.
Okay.
Wow, look, it's me.
You're up, big man.
You decide to walk around the lobby, which is the most intimidating activity about the pond for anyone who's not a social butterfly. I didn't stumble over that.
No.
Some random people ask you to take a pic of them. You're forced to push people around to actually move. You even say bless you to someone who sneezed. Look at you socializing. Here, have 2 boldness, because I needed that. Later, you're finally spending some one-on-one time with Doug in the merch hall, and it's going great. Except for one thing. Everything is so friend-shaped. You got no idea if this is our date or not. Hey, check out this giant slushie! I got us 2 straws so we can drink it together. Like, that's pretty date-like, right? And I also got a 3rd straw because this guy was behind me in the queue and I didn't want to feel left out, so I said he could join us.
Hi. Hi.
Hello there.
Who that?
Not date-like.
Oh, wait, I know what to do. Okay.
Okay,
I got
if we
it.
get back to it.
Mhm.
He's probably not coming back.
Probably.
Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy, and you nearly trip. Doug offers his arm. Here, say what? Do your voice.
No. I'll save it for the next one.
For the next
Because
one,
there's
yeah.
probably going to be some other
Some other
character that-
random character. Yeah.
not in the chamber.
Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy, and you nearly trip. Doug turns to offer his arm. Are you okay? You want to hold on so we don't get separated? Date-like. But then someone from the crowd speaks up.
Oh shit, this does not work.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Whatever, commit.
I'm worried about getting lost in this crowd too. Oh fuck.
And May, plus... no, that's the
No.
other lady. Fuck. And May, plus my bobtail keeps getting crushed. Nah. That's okay. You can take Adriel's silver arm. We'll form a chain to get through the crowd safely. It's sweet that Doug tries to be nice to everyone, but a sweaty stranger hanging off your arm doesn't help you figure out how he feels about you specifically. You know he likes you, but Doug likes everyone. You need to know if he likes you. There's gotta be saucy connectivity that you can do to get you find out how he really feels. That's gonna help you choose a Takemakara. There's a nerdy version of lingerie shopping. You can have...
What? These are 2 very different options.
They are very different options.
It's in the ball pit too. That's like it's 1.5 feet deep of balls, and that's it.
I'm
In a
about to
little
be
kiddie pool.
1.5 feet deep in Doug's balls.
Wild.
Yeah. Well, hey, I do have 28 boldness, and when am I except bold? What? Stuff like that. Why not? Oh, people around. Come on, nobody actually uses the ball pit. It'll be empty. Okay, but what if we got caught? What if we get in trouble? The risk is part of the fun. But it's getting temperature kind of intimate. Yeah, it is. But I don't mind if you don't. You know what? Let's be wild. Let's do it. You make your way to the ball pit, then strip down and jump in. They don't show it.
Damn.
I would have preferred to have to censor it then.
Oh, hold on. There's
Yeah, we
There's
can
still a
wait. We
chance.
can wait. Oh my gosh! I can't believe we're really doing this. I lost the A button.
you were
Sorry,
so
my other hand was
excited.
busy. You have tons of fun messing around and splashing in the balls at each other, but eventually you just float on your back, side by side, gazing up at the convention center ceiling, on the top, with everything exposed.
Uh-huh.
I always thought that cool stuff like this won't happen to other people, but here I am. Here you are. Thank you for convincing me, AJ. I'm really glad I'm here in the small pit with you. You float in blissful silence together for a little while longer, until a security guard comes by and kicks you out for being naked. What the? You gain 2 fun and lose 2 charm. You know what?
I'm surprised you didn't get a plus boldness on that one.
I am too.
That's wild.
That's not charm.
Okay,
That's
main,
boldness.
It's not main stage. I think it's been a while since I've been main stage.
You're outside of the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down. Hey, welcome to the Smoker's Lounge, one of them says to you. There's no Smoker's Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Wanna puff? You've seen too many PSAs to say yes to drugs, but if you struck up a conversation with them, well, you get high off their asses. They have an interesting opinions on snacks, ASMR videos, and 2001 A Space Odyssey. I also have opinions on that. Listening to them and inhaling the weed fumes gives you 2 creativity.
Ah.
Because that's what you need right now.
I need fun. I'm so boring.
Drink water, kids. Later, you're at the hotel bar chatting with Zoe over drinks. Sparks are flying.
So, I said, you can't even handle me at my best. What makes you think you can handle me at my worst? But they didn't listen, so I transported them to a nightmare dimension and turned their foreskins inside out. Served them right.
The bartender comes by with your next round. Here's a composite...
Cosmo.
Cosmopolitan, ma'am, he says to Zoe. Enjoy your drink.
You too. Oh, that's
Oh no.
devastating.
Oh no.
Oh god, kill me now. Haha, it's okay. I've done that before. One time at the movies. Nope. This is too embarrassing. I gotta hard reboot the universe. Sorry. Wait, no. Horrifying eldritch screeching. I'm not gonna do that.
You flinch, waiting for the next big bang to melt your skin off, but nothing happens, and everyone in the bar is staring at you all.
Shit, this sucks. Can we leave? I'm so sorry. I'm honestly still getting used to this mortal state. It's been an adjustment. Don't get me wrong. I'm way happier being Zoe than what I used to be. But it's hard to go from infinite cosmic power to itty-bitty laws of physics, you know?
You definitely don't know, but you feel bad for Zoe. Maybe she can't hard reboot the universe anymore, but there are still a lot of things that can make Moral Life special. You just need to show her one, but what?
Survive a near-death experience together. It's thrilling and something only mortal people can enjoy. Well, you know, something mortals do to ensure their survival through the ages is, how do I put it, make babies.
How dare you make the bold assumption? You have no boldness.
At 15? That's
Compared to my beefy 28,
sheesh,
I'm so
bold
bold.
enough.
Look at my heavy balls. They're how bold I am.
You got naked, so it only makes sense that I do it too. Well, that'd be wild. I spent eons as a creature of destruction, but never creation. Why don't you meet me in the hotel room? I gotta grab something first. Oh lord.
Yes! You rush back to the room to check your breath and put on cuter underwear.
Oh, okay. That's you.
Yeah, I was just processing those two words together. Zoe returns holding jars of bloody viscera. Not exactly what you expected, but okay, you can roll with this.
Ready to create some motherfucking life? Cover the floors in this blood, then I'll show you how to draw the summoning circle.
Zoe takes your arms and guides you through drawing the arcane sigils. It's like a sensual pottery lesson with the dark blood and magic.
Ah.
Switch those around, but
Yeah.
still the same idea. After much drawing and chanting, a hideous flesh golem appears, screeching hellishly.
Aw, what a cutie! Can we name it Kevin? Sure. So does this mean we're parents now? How are you gonna raise this baby? Raise it? Nah, I just wanted to experience making a baby. Raising one is like way far down on my bucket list. That's why I decided to make Kevin here. Its species is very self-sufficient. Watch.
Zoe shoves Kevin into the hotel hallway. It crawls, slithers, temporarily displaces itself, whatever it is. It does it fast and disappears from sight.
Wait a minute. When you suggested making babies, did you mean having sex? Yeah, kinda. Sorry. I'm not great at picking up on subtext. Yeah, it's okay. I still had fun making the summoning circle and dancing in the blood with you. I'm glad. Maybe we can make another baby sometime.
Looks like Kevin might get a sibling soon. You gain 2 fun for making babies, but lose 2 boldness.
Okay.
How dare you not be bold enough?
Bad? Okay, last day at the con.
You weren't bold enough by asking them to. Oh, I mean.
Why would you ever say nope? Why
If
you buy this
you-
game?
if you miss
None
one.
of them.
Oh, you can go by your own though. That's crazy.
No. Yes. Very good.
Is
Very
it possible to play like just the most socially
platonic
the most socially awkward person?
ever.
Yeah.
They kick you out of the friend group at the end. of the
Yeah,
con.
can we get the bad ending in Monster Prom? Anyway, finally, the art gang gathers round to pull all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone who wants to kiss me on the mouth. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth is set to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of a pair of fancy city pants to complement her pumpkin butt. Little does she know that she'll find his love. Due to fate and precarious state of the economy, she'll be sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. Interesting. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger. Just completely random. There's the buff, ever horny Morty. Quiet, handsome I am. Mamimi. seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the lack of cows. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for being one big reason. Big oil pressure is hers not to decide. It's pressuring her not to decide,
There
not
you
the other
go.
way around. Only one thing is clear, there will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Oh,
Oh, we have this. Okay, who's doing Jacqueline?
me, of course.
Yeah, because I blew my voice out with the two California women.
Valley Girls, yeah.
Yeah, Valley Gas.
Oh wait, she's country, right?
Yeah.
She's a country girl. Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I got a tattoo of your mom while I was drunk.
Jack, I can never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We're sworn none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until you made sure we made 100% sure you can't get pregnant from kissing. Well, I realized, Jacqueline, maybe we should have to say some of that, and also, fuck you.
Hey guys, what's happening out here?
To be
Oh,
continued.
to be continued. Interesting.
I'm glad that we wrote such an amazing comic together.
Amazing.
We're
So good at this.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you.
I'd love to be your date to the party. Oh gosh, this will be the first party I've been to since my cousin's baby shower. Should I buy a gift or something?
Nah, just bring your handsome shelf.
Shelf.
Yeah, the shelf. Doug,
Please now bring the shelf.
Doug, see, I love you and all, but I'm here for the shelf.
Oh, good. That sounds affordable.
The after party was wonderful. After a few drinks, Doug ended up venting to you about the future. Will he get a good job? Will he ever be cool? Will he make everyone proud? You assured him that you believe in him wholeheartedly, and that no matter what life has in store, you'll be there to tackle it with him. He hugged you tightly, and absolutely soaked you in slime residue. Hot as hell. You're never washing these clothes again. I agree. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con party with you. After party.
Yeah. The after party's tonight? Oh man. I wish I could go, but tonight there's a party to celebrate the reveal of the upcoming Liam Prom web series. You're welcome to come to that if you want. After all, it couldn't have happened without you. You totally made my dreams come true. It was an honor to help you bring Liam Prom to the next level. What? No, that's cool, but I'm talking about my dreams of owning the limited edition Garfield lingerie. Maybe after launch party I could show it to you? Yes, please.
I think I'm gonna need to censor that. I think like everything except the Garfield and maybe the face. I think everything else.
Be fine.
Zoe, what a woman. She's many things. A geek, a best-selling writer, a Garfield fanatic, a former deity of destruction and despair. She's loud, she's confident, she's unapologetically her weird, wonderful self. And most importantly, she's a freaking bet. Hubba hubba.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Got a secret ending? Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, 40 episodes of Monster Con coming out soon.
We still got the other 3 games.
We still have another thing as well, yeah.
Holy crap. 621 possible outcomes is crazy.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said we didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind, but as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be with us. And with that came the truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that, even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to do.
I hope this is the copyright-free version.
You like your Robin.
Ah, look at the little guy, he had the Ducky McCara on the back.
It won't
I'm sure
happen
it's
with
copyright
me.
free.
We were meant to
I don't recognize it.
each other.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, probably. Oh, that's probably Damien. Anyway, yeah, so I think the majority of the other events that we didn't get was just with the other
Everyone
characters.
else,
Yeah. I don't know what the secret ending was about. I think we can see it in the gallery.
To the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song.
It's not copyrighted.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's awesome.
I fucking love this game.
This is amazing. Oh my god. Oh, this is a great game. Oh, it's the comic book we made.
Yeah.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need a good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review.
Hey everyone, leave a good review. Also, like and subscribe.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially to my channel that I don't have.
Yep.
Yeah.
We unlocked a new plotline.
Woo! Oh, so wait, you get new stuff.
We can now call Sawyer.
Interesting. Oh.
You've unlocked a new offer, Doug. New offer for Zoe. New comics genre. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot. This has replayability stuff.
This has a lot of replay value.
Yeah.
Gallery.
Gallery. Hang on. One of these might be censored. Success. Ah, look at him. Oh, so there is failures
Oh, and then
things.
you can change.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's the secret.
Okay, so it is that one. I
Oops.
figured.
Next time.
Oh no, how terrible. Oh no. It's just a wall of censorship.
Oh, backgrounds.
God, I wish I was good at making backgrounds.
So essentially everything that you could possibly want.
Yeah, pretty much. Wow. God damn.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't find like
Wow.
anything. Yeah, we found nothing.
Wow.
Hey, my hubby.
Items.
Phones.
Oh,
yeah.
this
Right, the collectible
yeah.
things. Yeah.
Credits. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, So, there's plenty of other people.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Oh yeah.
36 pages. Yeah, that makes sense. Some stats.
Comic pictures 2 of 18, ending pictures 2 of 48. Yeah, there's a lot.
Interesting. Wow, we did it.
Oh, we did.
Wonderful.
Do it.
That's a good game.
Indeed. I'm pretty sure there's like a thing. So trigger scene plot lines allowed continue to appear randomly in main turns. So like this would be the way that you filter so they get more completion stuff.
I get you. So like you
Yeah.
can get through everything past you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's about time that we sign off
Yeah.
because we have a lot of work to do
Oh,
that we
yes.
have pushed off
Yeah.
because we thought that we can blow through this game real quick.
It was not
And then
real
turns
quick
out
at all.
we are currently at 2.5 hours of
Mhm.
recording MonsterCon.
It was worth it.
Yes, it was very worth it. We did not miss a single thing. However, it turns out we can't show 90% of what Alex did
Yay.
because he is a horny bitch.
Yeah. Oopsie.
At the very least, we're not getting copyright claims.
Yeah.
We're gonna spend the next 3 days resting our throats from doing all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I humbly apologize on behalf for both of us for making such horrible voices.
Absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting. And I also apologize for forgetting the clown girl's voice immediately.
Yeah,
Because like we saw her once and then never again. At the very least with like Doug and Zoe, we saw them a lot.
Yeah.
And also Nico. Interesting that he just kept
I like
popping
hearing
up.
his voice.
Yeah, his voice was at least interesting. And then there was
It hurts. Like,
yeah, and Doug's just Doug's wasn't bad, but I had to scream it, which
Doug
was
is Doug.
Hmm?
Doug is Doug.
Doug is Doug, yeah.
I know the map by heart.
Okay, so it's not your voice.
No, whoa. How do you know?
I wonder.
Classic Liam.
It's just deeper.
It's not actually voice. Did they just give the little?
Yeah, so you get the idea for what they actually do, but then you still have to speak it.
Hey, you nailed it.
I was, yeah, perfect.
Pathetic.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have gotten that at all.
No.
Oh,
Hold up. Let me get to your Nico.
good Nico, yeah.
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
No, but you were not even close. I like hers more.
I do too. I know the map by
You know Zoe. You've seen her boobs.
Yes. Now I need to hear her voice.
Well, I was saying you can use that to triangulate where she is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there's Zoe.
Oh, hey there.
Okay, I think mine was decent.
You were decent for the fact that you don't have the voice for it. That's
Absolutely
the thing.
not.
Yeah, neither of us have the voice for half of these characters,
Yeah.
but that's pretty decent for an attempt.
Liam Prom. Be your worst Liam.
Okay, so
I went a little higher with it.
yeah, you went higher with it, but you still got the general idea first.
Hello.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm glad that's just the sounds.
Uh-huh.
Good thinking.
You did it pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I added a few too many like warbles.
Yeah.
How are you gonna designate who does what voice?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out when we get there. I call Doug.
Oh, I don't know who the fuck else is there, so...
Me neither.
Shall I take the lead?
Go for it.
Oh, this is...
I'm glad that you're the narrator.
Fuck me, okay.
You without your nice baritone.
Me with my shitty voice.
I say as if I have a baritone. I'm closer to a tenor.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's music stuff.
I know, but whatever. Okay.
Ah, Spooky Con. For some, it was just a nerdy convention.
Should I go custom name?
Yeah, do you want to be square bracket custom name,
Hear me out.
close square bracket?
Hear me out.
Jorge?
George?
Sure. You spend hours signing autographs, losing -2 boldness, and giving a hell of a wrist cramp.
Interesting.
Why are you signing with your wrist? You're supposed to sign with your elbow. It's easier. And saves a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
That is actually good advice. Hey, if you happen to be signing anything, and for some reason you're watching my content, make sure that you sign pretty much from your elbow or your shoulder, and don't do it with your wrist, because that's what gives you a lot of damage within your wrist.
That's cool.
Also a drawing tip for people, because if you draw from your shoulder, it gives you like straighter lines, and a bit easier control on how to do ellipses. I have a TikTok to show you in a little bit, but we'll get to that later.
Guess-
I already
I
finished
guess-
my soda.
Wow, I haven't even started mine. And I guess the Death Note is real.
I guess so. But only to...
Great, because that's like the only anime
What was
I've
the
watched
name?
completely. What?
What was the guy's name?
Which one?
The red mimic.
Josh.
Alright, henceforth his name is Josh.
The baseball represents your love. The umpire's total crushing heartbreak.
Also, for more context, we have a shit ton of just throat drops because we're shredding our throats
this
apart.
voice is god awful for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm glad they chose that one.
Ah! Well, it seemed to fit. Okay, I got this.
It did. Now I don't have to be the fucking bitchy voice anymore. Oh god, I fucking love that. Way to go, bro, Cole. Hell yeah.
That is-
It's just me.
Damn, that's a lot of posters.
I've shown you my headset, right? I'm just gonna set this to the side.
Yeah.
So that it just stays in view.
Okay, I haven't seen it like that.
For anyone without video experience, which is no one, my VR headset currently has a sticker on from Part-Time Dragons, which is the looking for a dragon boyfriend sticker, because
Is he like
yeah, a lot.
a lot?
God, imagine Orlando from Password.
Imagine. I don't imagine that stuff, but you know,
I do
he does.
frequently. Oh my God, it's fucking the guy from the game with Animal Crossings. The guy Red. That's his name. Okay, don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's an art scalper,
Oh.
and he sells you fake stuff.
Okay.
And is in a lot of trouble with Tom Nook, or maybe he isn't, and maybe they're fucking. My headphones are falling apart. I noticed. That's
Really?
fun. Yeah, look,
What happened? Oh,
this is falling off.
that's unfortunate.
It's not that bad. It's just falling.
I'm sure you can replace it.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you usually do. You usually replace these. I don't quite know how, but
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. I'd have to assume.
I think I just left. I think I lost left channel.
You lost left channel?
No, it's just my headphones being shit.
Okay, so it's fine.
Guys, I'm using like 20-year-old Apple EarPods from like the original iPod, so like this is peak performance right here.
Yeah, peak performance. I just usually have my
He has his nice
headphone
ones.
off, so it's fine.
I forgot my aux cord, so I don't get to use my nice headphones.
Yeah. When in doubt, cheat. Glitch Zoe's game so you can add the game breaking Pokemon missing Norman. That's funny. You don't really get that.
I get it.
Yeah, but
Missing
not.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is missing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get missing though?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of know it, but not enough to really describe.
I know it just like breaks stuff.
I know you have to go to Cerulean City somehow by flying from one place and then you walk into the water.
Okay, we get
Yeah.
it.
However,
Or-
real quick, I need
no,
to
let's
check.
just-
I need to check to see if my brother's home so that we can apologize for him for being very loud.
Okay.
'Cause I realized like 90% of the way through, it's like Doug's voice isn't terrible for me to do. However, I'm basically yelling it, so that's how I get his range to be a lot more up there.
Okay, well now that he's gone, I get to say whatever I want. Wow. Now he'll have to edit this out. Just giving him more work. The Beatles are cool. They're my favorite band, and they're great. They make good music. Actually, the best music. They're the best-selling band of all time, really, and super instrumental in the creation of like awesome modern music and music techniques like ADD and like a bunch of other stuff, and like pioneers with 8-track recording and cool stuff and effects. And Paul McCartney's great, and Ringo Starr and John Lennon and George Harrison. You know, Ringo's actual name is Richard Starkey.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Please don't die.
I'm breaking everything even more when I tried to make it better for me. All right.
Guess Paul McCartney's middle name.
M. That's where the comes from.
Think my logic in middle names.
Paul.
No. Yeah. His middle name is Paul.
Cool.
His first name is James.
Cool. Did you know that's the same thing for Lord Median 777, aka George Wade Barnes?
Oh. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now what's John Lennon's middle name?
George.
That would be funny, but no. So Winston. Like Winston Churchill. Now what's George Harrison's middle name?
Wade.
No. Markiplier.
Oh my god.
It's not Markiplier, it's Harold.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Good old Mr. Hey Arnold.
Did you know that Paul died in 1965?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's a car crash. So the current one is an imposter.
Crazy.
It's confirmed fact. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not a Paul is dead supporter. I'm a supporter that everyone except Paul is dead. Ringo died in 63. Yeah, because Ringo's dead in 63 from something, because that's why With the Beatles has Ringo lower than everyone else on the album cover. George died in 66 and John in 65, something like that. And Paul's the only one that's still alive. So, yeah, for sure real. Guys, do not search Beatles icebergs. They've given me nightmares. I'm not kidding about the nightmare stuff. It actually freaked me out for some reason.
Wait, for what?
Well, how I said the Beatles iceberg gave me nightmares.
Oh,
It actually did. I didn't expect it to, right? But like, it's just weird. I don't know. Probably because it's like don't meet your idols type thing. A cool fact was, okay, so John Lennon was assassinated on December 8th, 1980. He was walking outside of his apartment, and the guy just came up behind him and shot him like 7 or 8 times. There's no pictures of it. I don't think they ever released the autopsy pictures and stuff, or no one took any. And there's apparently this guy who lived in the apartment complex across from him, who was a painter and a photographer, and he
didn't get anything or anything?
he had a camera, right? And he heard the gunshots go by, and he looked down and he saw John Lennon there, like lying on the floor. as you know, people are freaking out and stuff. He's like, so I was gonna take a picture, but I felt like that's really intruding on people's personal, like, you know, it's their last moments and stuff, and you're just like taking pictures and stuff. Feels very like impersonal and rude.
Yeah, sure.
So he instead painted a picture of it.
Uh-huh.
So that was interesting.
Interesting.
He went to his easel that was there in the living room and started sketching it as soon, like he looked at it and then immediately started sketching it, and then like that was cool. So we don't have any pictures of the murder, but a painting.
But we have a painting of a guy who probably could have easily taken a picture.
Yeah, that kind of is what pisses me off a little bit. Could have done both. I get it, but like I also get it. I don't know.
Can we fuck Doug now?
When does the fucking happen?
When the fucking thing happened, I thought the thing that said that there was like stuff.
Speak normally. He's losing it. He needs Doug.
Yeah, sorry, I got Doug on my mind. I know I'm here, but mentally I'm with Doug.
He turns your brain to jelly.
Oh my
Get it?
god, yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Please tell me that like it's a full bustling con and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But somewhere just in the back, it's just the dash con ball pit. You have to go through like 4 back alleys
Oh
and then
my
to get
God,
to the
man.
dash con ball pit.
Oh my god, that would be insane. I gotta look it up now just to
Yeah, we have to
Oh my god.
editor
It's
pull
such
up the picture. If for anyone who doesn't know.
Oh, I do know it.
So funny.
Oh lord. It's just like in the middle.
It's so
of the-
iconic. It's just there.
Zoe returns holding jars of bloody viscera. Not exactly what you expected, but okay, you can roll with this.
There's one word I don't understand in this sentence.
Yes, which?
One that starts with viscera.
Yeah, and what's the end with?
3 dots.
So, you know, like when someone gets chopped up into millions and millions of tiny bits?
Mm-hmm.
Basically that. Yeah, with probably some extra organ stuffs in there.
Okay.
That might not be exactly what it is, but that gives you general.
I'm gonna Google that right now.
I can Google it. I've searched up worse.
Sorry. I'm not great at picking up on subtext.
Lesbian Lex.
Wild.
Zoe, what a woman. Great.
Oh, I have to go.
Yeah, you're the
sorry.
one.
Oops.
I know that you're so enraptured. She's many things.
Oh. Go ahead.
You can subscribe to Alex at
Alex.com?
at alex.com.
I
Yep.
don't know where that goes.
Let
me check, actually.
We're gonna make a statement right now. Actually,
I'm not
just check.
sponsored, but
We are not sponsored, and if you get any viruses or anything,
that was not intentional.
this is not intentional. AlexPlatform.com.
I guess there is no Alex.
There's no Alex.com.
I could do it.
You could
I could
you could start the
pay an
domain of
absolute
Alex.com.
ass ton of money to get that domain, but
Yeah, for like
holy moly.
3 things, but like